So I'm gonna hop on a call with my business partner and, you know, talking business and shit.
Did you see the DM?
I did see the DM.
So for her, we're basically gonna just take her her link tree now, and then we're gonna duplicate that and make it better in a couple ways. So like, and this might be an excuse or whatever, but before I got to this point, you know, I was documenting everything. I was out in Miami. I was meeting people. I was doing this. I was doing that on Instagram 24/7. And over time, see that you know do offer dance classes. We would love for you to maybe like start monetizing your audience. And so and then like the more people we can get to actually connect their bank account, the higher chance they have of making money, or you know, somebody at least trying to purchase something that they have. You know, this is my company. I started. Like, say that you know, don't. This is ours. Like I said, I could do this by myself, but I wouldn't get far.
You need 2 or 3, 4 people locked in.
Yes, exactly. That's it. 2 or 3 or 4 people locked in is making $100 million, $500 million companies. So
let's get it, man.
Get it. Let me know if you need anything.
I got you, man. I'm gonna work on this.
Alright.
For sure. Stay safe.
You too.
Alright, guys, y'all can see we got $1 million fucking dollar idea in the fucking vault. Not even in the vault, we fucking working on it. So what does that mean? It means I'm not trying to work no fucking more. So honestly, the main reason I'm really trying to make this work is because I work overnight. You know, I work in a job. Okay, everybody works a job. You know, it's not the worst thing. But when you work overnight, bruh, your mental health affected. But the main thing I'm really affected by, oh shit, he called me back. Later. So we locked the fuck in, and basically, the main reason I'm trying to make this work, I work overnight. You know, 2 days a week, that's not too bad. But on the weekends, it's 12-hour shifts, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., which is kind of shit. But bro, I'm not gonna lie, ever since I started working this job, especially the overnight, bro, my testosterone has tanked. I feel it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, my nuts have shrank. And that might be too much information, but I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You know, at the end of the day, you know, people have, you know, specific reasons they try to make shit work. You see, I can't even speak. You know, there's certain reasons why people try to make this shit work out. And that's one of my reasons, bro. I'm trying to have 10 kids. You know, I'm pretty sure it's impossible to have 10 kids if you have low testosterone. Do I have low testosterone in reality? I'm not sure. I don't get tested. But, you know, I feel it, bro. I feel it. Because I don't, bro, my sleep schedule's so fucked. I don't sleep. And, you know, which, you know, that's fine. When you're on this entrepreneurship shit, you're not going to sleep. But I'm working overnight, not sleeping. That's crazy. So, you know, let me lose sleep over this business, not working overnight, doing security.
Segments things even better. So I'll be able to give you access to that, so you can see exactly how much, you know, revenue's coming in.
Bet. I sent it on DM.
Okay.
Alright, so I finished the other client's profile stuff, and now I'm texting more potential clients, and I think I might have one. But, you know, to be honest, sometimes it can get tricky. You just have to, you know, put your foot down and, you know, show them that you better do what I say. So I'm probably going to hop on a call with this guy, and, you know, I'm going to be honest, I'm not really good at speaking, but fuck it. I don't give a fuck no more. We got to do this shit.
Oh, you started?
Yeah. I'll cut it out, like, on some shit.
So, we're right here in Omar's house. It's my boy Omar. We just started, or we didn't just start it, but we've been running a brand for the past year. And this is what we got.
Redo.
Yeah, never mind, bro. You do it, bro.
No, redo.
Alright, man. Alright, so hey, so this is all my shit. I know I'm playing. Alright, so you know my homeboy. Are you ready?
Don't say my homeboy.
Alright, so we at my homeboy crib. You know, he got a nice little crib, and he got a clothing brand that, you know, kind of supports all of this. So I got the shirt on. You know, I really want to support my homeboy, so he finna drop these probably. Pretty nice. Where the pink beanies at? He has pink beanies. I don't know where they at. And then there's a shirt right here too. That's pretty cool. And look, would y'all cop this? I would cop it. Put the camera. Put it on Anthony or so. All right.
I can't do vlogs.
Oh yeah, this is the shirt. So support my boy Cop. He gonna make a drop and he gonna get rich off this shit. So I just got home and I was hanging out with my homeboys Omar and Anthony. And if you want to support that clothing brand, they have a nice clothing brand. You know, they work hard. And we was locked in today. We was locking in on day trading. And yeah, so while they locking in on their clothing brand and day trading, I'm locking in on day trading and as well as, you know, the company I'm working on. Now I can't really speak right now, bro. I haven't slept in like 2 weeks, fam. Like I've been staying up all night creating these profiles, DMing people, just, you know, just working. I'm not gonna lie, it's not that it's hard work. It takes hard work, if that makes sense. You know, it's consistency at basically. So that's all I've been doing the past like 3 nights actually. I've been staying up damn near 12. Cause I'm supposed to sleep early. I always sleep early, but I've been staying up, I guess you could say past my bedtime. Fuck it. But I've been staying up past my bedtime. Bro, I've been working. I like dead ass just sitting here. I've been contacting clients. I've been, you know, creating ebooks, creating profiles for the people, for their platform, you know, because at the end of the day, in the beginning stages, you kind of have to do it for them. You have to provide the value for it, like, if that makes sense. So I create the profile for them because in reality, they already have they're already using a different platform than ours. So why would they want to switch? Well, you know, I'm gonna create your profile on our platform and see if you like it better. And majority of the people do like it better. I'm not really gonna explain too much of what it is, but you know, if you're this far into the video, it's called sparkle.store. So if you search that up, you'll see what it is. But that's what I'm working on right now. And you know, I'm actually kind of surprised how consistently you have to work, especially in the beginning stages of whatever startup it is. So bro, I've been consistently working hours on it, but I'm not gonna lie, I love that feeling, just being locked down on the computer all day. I love that feeling. This is what I prayed for. Obviously I'm still working my other job, you know, but this is just the start. Imagine 6 months, imagine a year. I'm gonna be honest, I think this could be worth millions in 6 months, if not millions in 6 months, millions in a year. I swear, we have something right here that other people do not have, that other people have never thought of. This actually solves issues and problems. And I just got a text message from him. Let me see what he says. So he just sent me a screenshot of the amount of ebooks that we sold with our most recent client. And you know, it's not much, 230, but he has almost 200K followers. That's what we did it for. We did it so he could bring his friends, his other creators that have 300, 700K to our platform. It's actually crazy how much motion this guy had. I didn't expect that. You know, I didn't understand your game. Yeah, that guy did bring a lot of motion. We brought in some clientele, so it means it's time to get to fucking work. Am I getting paid? Yeah, I'm getting paid, but it's not that much. You know, because we're trying to scale this business to millions. I don't think you could comprehend that. So I'm very thankful for this opportunity. I thank God. I thank the Most High. You know, honestly, this is what I prayed for, and I think God is actually answering my prayers right now. I think I'm in the spot I'm supposed to be, and the main thing that's stopping everybody is that they don't want to take the risk. They don't want to fucking start. All you have to do is take that leap of faith, and you don't know what could happen in a year. All you need is that one leap of faith. Literally, my homeboy who loves rapping, but he's never dropped a song or posted a video of him rapping. He literally posted a TikTok, and it got almost 1K likes. His very first TikTok video. You know how much that inspired me? Because I always tell people, create content. I never told him that. But he did it anyways. And look what happened. He 1K likes. That inspired me. Like, he took that leap of faith. Now it's up to him to keep going with it. So basically what I'm saying is, in life you have to take that leap of faith. Because if not, somebody else will. And they're going to take the spot that you should have had. They're going to take the spot that you wish you had. The spot that you lost sleep over. Because they took that leap of faith. But no, you're too scared of what other people think. You're too scared of failing. Bruh, I failed a million times. And I'm gonna fail in the future, and I'm gonna fail tomorrow. I'm gonna fail right now. But I'm not gonna stop. Literally, what else can I possibly do? Like, work a job every fucking day? There's actually people that do that. I couldn't do it. I'm always getting in trouble at work. I'm always getting written up because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't care about what's going on at your home. I don't care that you had an argument with a family member. You're having issues. I don't give a fuck that you're having problems with your relationship. I don't give a fuck. Don't. Like, when people tell me that shit at work, I'm like, bro, I'm literally just here to buy some Jordans. You know, not literally, you know, that's a meme. But I'm literally just there to fund what I'm doing. To fund my day training and to just fund to put food on the table. That's it. For a living, I can't do that. It actually breaks my heart. The majority of humanity, people are living like this. And my parents have lived like this, and they still living like this today. And this is what motivates me. I don't want my parents working no more. I want to give my mom a stack of money. I'm saying, you're good. I want to give my dad a bunch of money, give him a hug. Dad, thank you for doing everything for me. Everybody has that vision. But we have vision, we have dreams every night. But nobody ever takes that leap of faith. So, you know, this is my leap of faith right here. Even starting this YouTube channel, that's a leap of faith. A lot of people can't even do it. And I understand, I can't do it, but I'm doing it anyways. And usually I do a little work on the middle of the video, but I'm gonna do that at the end. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow morning. And I might wear this same shirt. It's not dirty. It's straight out the package. But I'm gonna wear this so I can support my bro. I'm gonna be like, hey lil ma, you see this fucking shirt? Suck my nuts. And she might do it actually, cause this shit clean. This shirt actually clean. I'm not gonna lie. Look at this story I posted. I don't like this story might give me some hoes. That story might give me some hoes. I mean, none of the hoes liked it, but I don't give a fuck about the hoes. You know what I care about? I care about making some money. I'm trying to get before my parents die, I want them to see me succeed, and for me to take care of them. You know, I honestly want to prove I want to prove them wrong. They think what I'm doing is bullshit. That's why I don't tell them the business I'm running. I don't tell them, you know, about my YouTube. I gave up on that. I tried to tell them, but then my mom's like, go back to school. She's like, oh, you see this kid? He just graduated to be a nurse. Mama, he only wanted to be a nurse to be around the hoes. I don't care. I said it. You know, like, maybe I'm just hating. I probably am just hating. But, yeah. I tell my mom about my YouTube channel. She's like, go be a firefighter. Go to school. You know, go be an accountant. Mom, no, I can't. There's more to life than being a fucking accountant. You know, if you're an accountant, like, all props to you. There needs to be accountants, but I just couldn't be an accountant. Or, you know, I never even thought. I don't know why I'm talking about accountants, but like, I just can't have a regular job. Wake up at the same time, have a boss tell me that you can't use the restroom. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. My coworker texted me. She was like, Nora on her BS, talking about, did you ask to go to the bathroom? And she's talking about me. She's asking another coworker, did Nathan ask to go to the restroom? The crazy part is, in a year from now, I'm probably gonna be in like an AMG or Audi R8, driving past the fucking workplace while she in there slaving away. You know, I hate people like that. I'm not gonna lie, overplaying their work part. Motherfucker, you not my boss. Talking about, do you want to use do you need to ask to use the restroom? There's understanding. People really will die for that work shit. Will really die for that job. I ain't dying for no 9 to 5, and I don't even work a 9 to 5. I work at 11 to 7, 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. I work overnight. I'm losing my brains. I know. Probably in the beginning of the video, you heard me say my nuts are literally shrinking. I swear my nuts are literally shrinking, bro. Because I work overnight. I'm stressed. I'm losing testosterone. That's another thing that motivates me. I'm losing testosterone because I'm not sleeping. So I'm doing everything to, you know, have a solid sleep schedule. Even though when you working online, you're not going to sleep for real. But, you know, at least you're going to sleep at night. Unless you're just so locked in. And yeah, so I just yapped. It was a pretty good yap session, to be honest. So y'all see me in the morning. Alright, y'all, it's 8 a.m. and fortunately, my homeboy gave me another shirt. So, pause. You know, I didn't mean to turn around like that, but yeah, we finna wear this, bro, instead of the black one, just, you know, so we're not fucking dirty. And then I got the polo pants. I'm trying to look like a thug. I feel like I look like a thug. What you think? You think I look like a thug? Alright, so I'm finna hit the gym, and in reality, the only reason I'm going, bro, because there's this badass Latina there, and I just want to see her. That's it. But yeah, anyways, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? At one point, I only used to talk to black girls, and you know why am I telling y'all that, bro? Because I never liked Latinos, even though I'm a Mexican. I guess you could say I'm a Mexican. I am a Mexican, but anyways, I'm not your typical Mexican. And what else was I gonna say? Yeah, so like, I used to have like a thing for black. Like, why is this important? I don't know, but I used to have a thing for black girls only. You know, I wasn't really messing with Latinas like that. But now, bruh, I want all the Latinas. I want all the white girls. I want all the Asian fools. Nah, I'm playing. Anyways, yeah, I don't really like black girls no more. There's not a particular reason why. It's just, I guess I'm going back to my roots, Latina. Or light skins. You know, I like light skins and Ethiopians. You know, what kind of man would I be if I didn't like Ethiopians or light skins? Alright, since we're here, this is how my YouTube channel is doing. And my last 2 videos, 60 views and 100 views. What the fuck? You know, that's very diminishing. That is very sad for me to see that, because I'm putting in that work. And honestly, I can't really complain, because 100 people is technically a lot, but you know, I'm trying to reach new levels here. You know, I'm trying to put my my parents in a mansion. So yeah, very diminishing. We have to bounce back, or you know, I'm gonna be homeless, or even worse, probably, you know, not on this earth. That sounds harsh. You know what I mean? And my TikTok account is so dead. Look, the one that's pinned like 4,000 views. Okay, that's a slight video. But the one after that, 55 views. The one after that, or before that, 400 views. Like, did I get canceled and I didn't even know about it? Did I get blackballed? Did I get blackballed off social media and I didn't even know? Alright, I'll see you at the gym. Alright, I left the tripod at home like a dumbass, so I'm gonna try my best here. Bitch. 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 Bitch.